What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy tomorrow, happy yesterday, whatever it is for you. Welcome. It is Wednesday. And if it's Wednesday, it's time for a stream with me. Hope you all are doing well today. Hope your week's been great so far. I hope the dads out there had a great Father's Day. And I know some of the ladies even play the role of dad as well. So I hope the ladies that are fulfilling that role also had a great Father's Day. Looking forward to this stream. Been looking forward to this for a while. What's up, chatting? How you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. Good to see you, my friend. Get some people coming in here. I did post about this, I think it was yesterday, into different Discords. So I forgot to repost it today just because work was busy as usual. So, but notify a friend if you haven't. So look forward to seeing you all in here. Been looking forward to this conversation for quite some time. Key and I have been kind of talking about it, man, probably about a year. It's probably been about a year now. And just timing, circumstances, life just wasn't going to happen. So, but we finally nailed down the time. So here we are. What's up, Nerikin? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. James V is in the house. I love how Restream describes emojis. It's funny, although I can see it on the side over here. So that's hilarious. What's up, Coder? How you doing? Hope you and husband and family are doing well. Good to see you. Rush Luck, my friend. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope both your streams went well today. Matt's in the house too. What's up, Matt? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you all. And let's see here. All right. All right. Chad of Chad's Money Minutes is in the house. What is up, Chad? How you doing, man? Codrin, is it Codriquin? I always mispronounce it, I think. So, oh man. What is up, James? How you doing? Good to see you. Key is here. We're gonna bring Key in here any moment now. Been looking forward to this as well. What's up, Sam? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good, sir. Hope all is well. What credit? Oh, as we wait, what credit card have you most recently canceled or gotten approved for? I think that is a question for you all, because everybody knows what I just got approved for. So if you watch the video, you know what I just got approved for. So caught up on chats here. So we're almost 5 minutes in. We got 30 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and bring the star of the show on. Everybody knows her as Key. Her channel is Kiki Adventures on YouTube. Key's got like 17 million credit cards, and all of them are active right now. She goes after a card and she gets it. They just don't deny her. So Key strategies are totally wild to me. So, but I learn from Key. She is the queen of the credit card world. Let me bring her on now.
What is up, everybody? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I would love to take a couple of moments to introduce myself for those of you that
Please
don't know.
do.
So, first and foremost, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I echo all the things that John said about Father's Day. Um, Second, my name is Key. I run the channel called Kiki Adventures. Really, I talk about my experiences with credit cards and strategies that you can use to not only earn miles, which is the easiest thing to do in the world, but most importantly, how to spend them and think about things a little bit differently.
And Key, you are really good about that, about making people think differently about everything, because you have so many cards. You have several cards that don't exist anymore, that no one can get anymore. You've talked about those a lot. I think even the IHG card, you preach that card a lot.
Yeah.
You've had so many. When you pull out your binder, I'm just like, the first time I saw your binder, I was just like, holy crap. So, and
Yeah, things have changed, right? So 2026, here's why things are changing for me. I had a month, I think it was February, where I have like, a million cards as we've talked about. And that at that time, during that month, I think I had something to the tune of 14 auto payments to credit cards. And at that point, and it could have been a small charge here, there, keeping the charge, the cards active. That's way too much work. Way too much work. So my goal this year is to get down to a core setup of 10, and 15 is going to be a stretch. So I've been rapidly, canceling cards here, there, and everywhere. I have no attachment to these banks. I respect them. I want to be partners with them for forever. But that doesn't mean I have to hold on to cards that are
Yep.
$600 and $1 trillion each year. That doesn't make sense for me. And I travel at least one time per month. So it may make
Yep.
sense for you, but we all travel differently.
Yes, you are exactly right. I agree with that 100%. And I know sometimes it is easy to get emotional, right, with cards because sometimes the cards they have, maybe we got one a specific time in our life and something was going on. You're like, you look at the card and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like for me, I've talked about it several times. The Chase Sapphire Preferred was my first travel card.
Okay.
So it started me on my journey. So it's like I have sort of an emotional thing with it, but also too, it's like if I didn't have the card, it would be okay. It would be okay. But I think a lot of the cards I do have, I like having them because I like talking about them. And it's nice to talk about them when you can physically hold it in your hand and you're like, yeah, I'm using this card right now. Here's some
Mm-hmm.
data points. It's like, I have this card. I'm not using it now, but I have it just so I can talk about it. That's kind of how I operate. But
Yeah.
I do use a lot of the cards I have. But also too, I have cards that I rarely touch, but it's like stuff that they're easy to hold. They're easy to hold on to, and sometimes they come up handy for content too. So,
Sure.
um,
Sure.
but
Yeah, I think we both echo that same sentiment. I'm not usually willing to talk about cards that I don't have,
yeah,
but sometimes that becomes difficult when there's new cards that come out or just changes that come out. I'm still going to give you my
yep,
unfiltered opinion
yep,
on those cards, and I hope that we've gained enough trust to trust that I'm not going to be, I don't know, convinced of my position on a card. But we could
yeah.
disagree. That's okay
I,
too.
I'm kind of the same way. I'm trying to figure out, is this better? There we go. Um, Kind of the same way with I don't like talking about cards I don't know about. And sometimes, a lot of times, I'm sure you have this in your streams too, in your videos too. Someone will say, "What, uh, what do you think about this card?" I'm like, I don't have an opinion because I don't have the card. I've no experience, so I
Mhm.
can give you my opinion. And for a little bit, I was trying to do some videos about like, would John get this card? So I
Oh,
would just
okay.
go through. I would just go and get a random card and
Hmm.
say, okay, would let's talk about this card and talk about if I would get it or not. Does it make sense for me
Sure.
to get it? And so
Mhm.
I've done a couple of those videos, but that's the extent of talking about cards I don't have or have never used. So Vegas, I'm started on croissants yet? Not quite yet. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, chat expensive, man. Rakuten is my first new card in 3 years. Holy crap. Built up
Um,
perfect. Nice, man. MR, I know MR's a big Delta guy too. So that's awesome, dude. The Queen of
Actually,
Credit.
we're both pretty Delta heavy. How did that love for Delta start on your side?
That's a great
And
question.
also for anyone that's a Delta fan or a specific airline.
The Queen is here. Yes, Memphis Mike. The Queen is here. All
Ay,
respect to the Queen.
ay, ay, ay.
Um, you know what? I don't know how I gravitated toward Delta. The little bit of travel I did in my life, and I go back to like very infrequent, very very casual.
Mhm.
Back to the days of like when TWA existed.
Oh,
Like
wow. Okay,
so
okay.
I have flown TWA. I think it came to back then before I really got into wanting to travel and experience life. I was just flying whoever. It was like some of it was for work, a little bit of it was for pleasure, but it was just basically like who would get me there and who was the cheapest and that kind of thing. Um, I think though I really gravitated toward Delta because if I think of a singular moment, it was I was traveling for work. I was coming back home from I think it was from Minneapolis back to Kansas City. I flew up on Delta and I was coming back on Delta. And I was like, man, I really don't want to fly back in economy again. Like, I wish I could fly, in something else, some better seat. I was on my Delta app and there was an offer there to upgrade from economy to first class for like $50. And I'm like,
That's not
okay.
bad.
And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And of course, I was traveling on a company dime, but I upgraded myself on my personal credit card that I
Yes,
had
yes.
back then. And that experience, like being on the plane first, the flight attendants, really taking care of you, they're really showing you a lot of attention.
Mhm.
Had an awesome conversation with a lady next to me that lived in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The entire flight, it was a really cool experience. And I think that kind of locked in Delta for me. And so I have flown a few other airlines and again for work. And I just always kind of gravitated back to Delta. I always kind of remember like, man, my best experience was on Delta. And secondly, next to Southwest, the Delta has the most flights in Kansas City. So,
Mm.
and everybody else is a distant third, fourth, and whatever. So,
Okay, so
I,
Delta's number 2 at your
yep,
airline at your
yep,
airport.
yep.
Okay.
And I've just had great experiences, been treated very well. Has it been absolutely perfect? No, not at all. Just like everything else, things happen, right? But if things have happened, they've always made it right, and they've always made it right, like right away, with someone with no status. But they've been
Mhm.
like, okay, yeah, this thing happened. We're so sorry. Just like my recent trip to Iceland, my bag didn't make it on the plane from JFK to Keflavik.
Shopping trip, we love that. We love a good shopping
So
trip.
it was on the plane the next day, and I got the bag. But I contacted Delta about it, and they're like, "Yep, yeah, John, no, but yep, we see it here. We don't know what happened. This is weird. Sorry, this is not our standards. Here's a whole bunch of points. Here's a flight voucher. Done."
Mhm.
Just like that. And I'm like, I don't have status. And they took care of me like right away, straight away.
Wow. That's
So this,
awesome. That's awesome.
so, but I did throw Key's link in the channel there. So
I appreciate that. Thanks.
yes, no problem. Joe's here. What's up, Joe? We're probably already like a bazillion people behind in chat. Chatting is a beast. Yes, he is. Dim's here. What's up, Dim? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope everything's okay tonight. IHG is another 100% sale going on right now. Wow. Key, do you buy hotel points?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Right now, I earn a lot of points just from living life, unfortunately, on the East Coast.
Okay.
I haven't yet had to buy any points since the Marriott merger. Before Marriott and SPG merged, I bought, I don't know what the maximum was, but I definitely bought back then.
Gotcha.
Since then, though.
I have not. I've never bought hotel points.
Nice.
So
Yeah, but I love IHG. Hilton usually has a sale. You can usually get some good points.
what's up? What's up, new again? How you doing, man? I want to stay at IHG. I've not stayed in IHG in decades.
Oh
So,
man.
but
Okay.
I think I'm staying at one this year. So we'll see.
Okay. Kimpton is my favorite brand with IHG, so that would be my recommendation. Go on ihg.com, and at the bottom it'll showcase all their brands. If you click on one of those logos, it'll list out all of the hotels in that particular brand. So, and that's the case with everybody.
There you go, Key.
Good morning, Deb, or good afternoon. How's the Palladium? It is sitting at home, probably in the mailbox. But so
Nice.
fine. Yeah, all fine. Thank you
Pulled
all
it.
for your support
Key
there.
pulled the trigger. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice. Very cool.
I have not been able to get any credit card approvals in 2026. I think I'm on, I don't know, strike number 7 or 8, and that's
Whoa.
understandable. I've had every card on the market, and my credit limits were quite high. So, reason number 2 of slashing all these cards.
So has it been because of denials? Was it say you have too much credit? Was it because of velocity? Was it because like too many inquiries? Was it all the above? Or
It's probably all the above, but those letters don't really say anything, so I don't read them when they
yeah.
come in. To be honest, I just accept the denial for what it is. I don't call the bank. I'm not trying to recon. If you don't want me to spend at your company, that's okay. We'll try again next time.
Yeah. Go
Doesn't
somewhere
hurt
else.
me. Yeah, it doesn't
There's
hurt me.
options.
Yeah.
What's up, Izzy? How you doing, man? Thank you for dropping in. Got a kid. Oh yeah, man. Kiddo birthday party is way more important. Watch this when you can. All good. By saying hello to each other. Boxers up. What's here? What's up, Boxer? How you doing? Hope all is well. Everything's going good, man. Doing okay. A lot of people. Yep. She did pull the trigger on it.
Hi, Coder. I don't think I've seen Coder's name before. Nice to see you.
Yep, Coder is has been a frequent flyer in the streams and videos lately. So love you, Coder. Hope you're doing it. Hope you and husband and family are doing well. Vincent, man, thank you for the first super chat of the night. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. All good. Thank you. Happy Wednesday to you. Yes. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, Key's better on the chat than I am right now.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you hosting us, John. I really do.
We're not big Delta people. We just have diamond medallion and 1.9 million Delta miles. And that's not big at all, man.
Yeah, start using those miles. Delta, I would say out of the big 3 airlines, has some of the best promotions ever. If you go on their site and look for award flights or travel deals, I can't remember exactly what. Nice design.
Yes.
Then you could start using those up. We're talking as little as like 9,000 miles per trip. And I know you got 1.9 million. So it's a lot of trips.
It's a lot of trips. And damn, you need to watch my videos because I've constantly gotten 4 to 6 cents per point redemptions on them. So,
cool.
On those worthless Delta Sky miles. Yeah, go figure. Please tell me you have normal people points at least Dim and some other ecosystem. Dim's got a bazillion points everywhere.
Nice.
Hi, Lenora. How you doing? Good to see you.
Lenora.
Hope all is well. Of course, Joe's saying hello to everybody, so that's all good. Good to see you, Joe. Hope you're doing good, man. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Good evening, sir. Hope all is well. I'm an AA Southwest man on the account of living in. Yeah, I get that. I'm the kind of living in DFW for sure.
So that makes me want to just say, like, if you live in a hub of an airline, unless you really only fly to the places that that destination goes, I would say it's time to switch to the second or third biggest airline at your airline. Here's why, or at your airport. Excuse me. I don't know why I can't speak. Here's why. If you're looking for upgrades, if you're looking to get status pretty quickly, that could be the move. And DFW, if you're flying American Airlines, people have been flying American Airlines at that hub since before American Airlines was called American Airlines. So I don't know if anyone else has had the experience where they ask for frequent flyers or million mileage to stand up and get on the plane. Half the plane usually gets up at DFW. So there's no way I would make AA my primary.
Sometimes someone talks about a bank card because the bank is big in their area, the same as airline cards, but I agree.
That's
exactly what I say. Boxer Bilt. Dim is ordering new knee pads because of Bilt. So until next week, you'll be 2 million. It was Jackson Hole that sealed it for you, John. I guess so. I mean, I never saw her again. So what is I agree with that. Because the third airline, so Southwest, I'm not a big Southwest fan, flown them a few times, just not a fan of the product. Like I said, Delta is second only to Southwest. Third is United. So I did fly United back home from ORD to Kansas City last Christmas from Iceland. And because there's no direct flights from ORD on Delta. So I flew United and it was a decent experience. It was okay. So I kind of feel like United's kind of my backup now. So kind of go along with your plan there, Key, or your structure of like having a backup airline. So I can't say it's not a hub for any of them, but
yeah.
Yes, I'm glad to see Key here too. So
thanks,
Key is awesome. So my core setup is Amex, so Delta has to be the choice for all the points to transfer and everything to make sense. I get that. Fly out Chicago, so I would never get upgraded with United. Yeah, that's a great example, MR. You're the United hub, and you're flying out of ORD, so that makes a lot of sense. In the summer, they hate when some trash bag me goes through there with a long hood, Pete in a screaming trailer. Boxer was, oh, but you're delivering goods and services though, Boxer, so they should love you. What's up, Jamie or Jaime? How you doing? Sorry about that. Hope you're doing good. I knew I was going to mispronounce your name at some point. Hope you're doing good. Good evening to you. You know who won't make it right? JetBlue. They're cooked anyways. Why is JetBlue cooked?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Don't say that. That's my airline of choice. I don't know why JetBlue's cooked.
JetBlue News. Let me see.
IHG Kemptons are fire. I keep hearing everybody talk about Kemptons. So there's been so many people talk about Kemptons now. It's like I have to try one.
Yeah, I love them a lot.
JetBlue. Yeah. I just spent the weekend at the Intercontinental in LA. Nice upgrade. Ooh, nice, man. Very cool. Wow. Manuel's living the life. My only cards in 2026 so far have been the no annual fee, Hilton Honors, and the Hawaiian Airline business card. Okay. All right. Nice. Yeah. I think this is my third card of the year. So buying IHG points when they have a sale is a great way to make your sub. That is very true. That is very true. I know I've heard a few people talk about hitting subs on cards by buying points, which that's not a bad way of doing it. So have you done that before, Key?
No, not buying points.
Neither.
I've only had that one experience buying points for the most part. But great way to meet the sign-up bonus, especially if you have a plan to use those points. They can really go a long way in certain places, especially for hotels.
Wow. I want to like JB, but have had status for years, but enough is enough. Huh.
I'm missing the news there.
I'm not sure what happened. Sure. What happened to again? At Key, the Reckoning card is a great card to pair with the Palladium. All right. There you go. And Key, yep. Key's got the Reckoning card too.
I have both. I have the purple version of the Rakuten, and I got the non-mirror version of the Palladium.
Yep, nice. I don't have the Rakuten card yet. I don't have that card yet. I've turned it down several times, so don't have it yet.
Oh, good. I mean, I don't think it's a necessary unless you spend a tremendous amount on online shopping. If that's not how you spend money, though, agreed. I think you're good. Good without it. Yep. I find I haven't used it in a while. So
there you go, Key. A question.
Okay, let's see. Travel fan. Key, which airline is your main airline to fly? In the past, I would have immediately answered Delta. However, the airline that gets me there the quickest. I have points with every program, every transferable currency. So whoever can get me there comfortably and the fastest is who I'm going with. I'm not really loyal anymore because gone are the days of free upgrades and this and that. So I buy the seat I want to buy, and I'll let it ride.
Yep. I'm the exact same way, Key. I don't I don't mess around with like theorying and testing things out like with status. I mean, I know that with the business platinum card now, pairing it with my personal Delta Platinum, I'll have Delta Silver next year. I was going to have Delta Silver anyway, just because of how much I'm flying this year with Delta. But my biggest thing with status is like, okay, something goes sideways, I'm taking care of first because I've got some kind of status.
Mm-hmm.
But I book the seat I want. I don't play that. I don't book a seat that I don't want in the hopes that I'm going to get a free upgrade to a seat that I do want, because don't know if you've seen it lately, but at least on Delta, there's a lot of seats already taken. So the chances of getting an upgrade are probably slim. So I just get the seat that I want. I don't play games.
I completely agree with you there.
I'm
part of the reason why there's no empty seats, because I'm booking whatever I want when I book the flight.
Yep. MX will not get my purple card.
The Delta Reserve. Yeah, I was sad. I had the Boeing limited edition Delta card, and then I had a fraud on my account, so I had to get rid of it. So I'm not attached to these card designs. They are nice, though. I love when there's some unique stuff about them.
Yeah, I remember you telling that story, and I'm like, oh my God, That sucks so bad.
And here's the thing, I use mostly Apple Pay or Samsung Pay anyways, so these cards aren't seeing the light of day for the most part.
Yeah, same. Yeah. What's up, Two-Layer? How you doing? Good to see you.
Mhm.
But JetBlue will
And
be
then I
nice.
just wanted to mention on the Delta front as well, why a lot of folks aren't seeing upgrades and things like that, at least with American as well as United, and I think Delta as well, you have options to purchase status outright, like without a credit card. If you go on their website and dig deep enough, a lot of times they'll have offers for like their middle status for like $600. And if that's
Yep.
your jam, purchase away. I
Yep.
would just say consider that $600. How many times are you going to fly with that airline? And does it make sense to just use that $600 for
Agreed.
those trips and reallocate that money? So
Agreed. I like your plan, Chadden. Yes, pretty much why I got a backup. Yep, for the backup.
and that's what's
JetBlue's
so
gonna be
nice about having points and miles, right? We have all these transferable currencies. So we have, I don't know, between 20 airline partners at a given time and anywhere in the world.
That's why I'm switching. No point giving my money to JetBlue. They act like they don't want it anymore. Anyway, well, I really showed you what happened, man. You need to tell us what happened to you again. Uncle Luke's in the house. What is up, Uncle Luke? Too big. Oh, Key's the big leaguer. I'm in the minor league still. So she's the queen. So
John, you're so, I love it. So humble. We're both doing this thing. If we have the ability to turn on the cameras and talk to ourselves, we're both in the big leagues.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I live near a United hub. Everyone and their mom has some sort of United credit card, let alone some some sort of status. United lounges are always so full. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I used to have the United mileage card at the time, that the one that comes with 2 passes to the United Club. For years, I was never able to use those passes because of how full United clubs were. So
Yeah.
make sure you're actually understanding the value you're getting. Just because it's a perk does not mean it is a guarantee that you'll be able to use it.
Yeah. I bought access to United Club when I was flying back from Chicago back to Kansas City, coming back home from Iceland last
Mhm.
Christmas. And so it's like $50. I'm like, I want to see what it's like. Cause my layover was like 4 hours. So when it's United Club, it was like half full. But it was all right. It was a decent club. So I mean, it wasn't like anything, fancy or anything, but it served its purpose. I got some food and it was, serviceable. So I think Sky Clubs are a little bit better, but that's just, but I've only had one experience in a United Club. So that's coming from a very small sample set. So Marsith, what's here? How you doing? Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you before. So welcome for being here.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, living in New York City, there really isn't a domestic number 2 at JFK or LaGuardia where status isn't a must. Interesting.
JFK Airport Wiki. Let's check that out. I love when people say stuff like that. Let me check it out.
Miguel.
So at
Yes.
Delta, at JFK, Delta is the number 1 airline with 30% of the market share. JetBlue is right behind them at 24%. So there's definitely a backup airline for you, and then American's right on its heels as well. So you do have some options, but again, Delta's going to have way more nonstop than something like an American or JetBlue.
That wasn't a good. Yeah. I remember. Boxer. I know that was not a good day. Brian Cosgrove, what's up, Brian? If I have some velocity, how long do I need to garden to be eligible for Bilt? Any advice on how to get accepted if I got a few credit cards earlier this year?
John, you got a few cards before you were approved for Bilt. Do you want to talk about your stats or any advice you have here?
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think of the sequence of which I got cards this year. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 3 cards before the Bilt card. So the Bilt card was the 4th one. I guess the Delta Business is the 5th one. So I had 3 cards this year before getting the Bilt Palladium card, and I don't have any. The data point is I had 3. I'm well over 524. I think I'm at like 924 now, right now. Um, and I had 3 cards within a pretty quick succession from basically January, February, March, and then April's when I got the Bilt Palladium card. So I I don't know. My advice is based on my advice, I would you could probably go for it and get it. I mean, you're going to know if you're pre-approved. You can do pre-approvals and before anything. So if they say you're not pre-approved, then you're not going to get dinged at all on your credit. You should not get dinged as far as an inquiry or anything. But so there's that. So there's that kind of protection there. I don't know what advice do you have, Key? Like I said, my velocity has been pretty high this year so far.
Sure. My velocity is definitely very high, to the tune of like 20 inquiries on Experian, and just quickly falling as we go to TransUnion and others. I echo John's sentiment. Lock your credit reports, meaning put a freeze on them, and then apply for the Bilt card directly through the app, or use John's link if he has one.
Or Keith.
Um, I'm sure it's in the description box down below. There's no impact to your credit to do that pre-approval. Right now, a lot of folks are getting pre-approved and with some high limits if that's your thing. So now's the time to strike, is what I would say.
Yep. I wanted to acknowledge Coder right away before we continue with chats. Thank you for
Nice.
your support is just it's crazy. So thank you, Coder. You're always here. You're always supporting it. I don't know what else to say, but thank you because it truly means a lot that you
Wow.
do that. So thank you. So if you just got memberships from Coder and you're here right now, please thank Coder. Or if you watch the replay, please reach out to Coder and please thank him. So it truly means a lot. Thank you.
Amazing. John, can you talk about your membership just for a moment? What do people get with your membership, and
Yes.
et cetera?
Nice segue, Key. Well, so the membership is $1.99 a month. You can cancel anytime, obviously. Not going to hurt my feelings at all. But with the membership right now, I am doing several members only streams each month. I'm doing members only content each month as far as long form videos. This is all stuff that is either I just want to give you value for being a member. So you're going to find out things sooner rather than later most of the time. This is also probably some tips and tricks that I have learned either on my own or that have been shared with me from others that said that I could share it in a members only video. It's usually things that probably shouldn't be out in the public. So it's all stuff that's going to be go down to paywall or firewall. And like I said, I do that content fairly often. So
Nice. Dropping gems. I'll say travel hacks and credit card hacks. Love that.
yes, yep, exactly.
Awesome.
Sharing point redemptions I'm doing, so like I said, tips and tricks, so just all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. Just a quick segue before answering this question, Boxer, as well. Probably about half of you are not subscribed to this channel. So make sure, just take a moment and make sure the subscribe button is lit. Boxer, thank you for the question. What's your experience with Marriott's and Hilton's overseas? I am currently overseas. What a great question. I'm currently staying at a Marriott. I'm not sure how to answer this question. I would say good. I don't know how to elaborate further on that. Do you have more specific questions, Boxer?
And before we get to questions, I want to get to Polygraph Zone. Thank you, man. Thank you for your $10 super chat, Marcus. You're always kind, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. It truly means a lot. 2 questions for Key. Number 1, I know you are primarily rocking the Strata Premier. What are your top 3 transfer points with thank you points?
Sure. The Strata Premier is still in pole position on my Apple Pay, in my physical wallet, and in my Samsung wallet. Absolutely. However, I did a poll the other day. It's sounding like when I get this Bilt card that it is going to take the place of all my spending. So I'm going to say for now, it's the Premier. But I think once I get back home, it may be the Bilt card specifically. My top 3 transfer options with thank you points. I love JetBlue at a 1-to-1 rate. I love Turkish. I use Turkish quite a bit throughout the year. And I'm thinking, let me look at my spreadsheet to get you a third one. I haven't used American Airlines yet. I'm probably the only person that hasn't done that. I still have enough American
Same.
Airlines miles in my account. But let me just
Me
take a look
either.
at my most recent transfers. Oh, I use Wyndham. I used Wyndham recently as well.
And number two, how much do you value travel and purchase protections? Good questions, Marcus.
Ooh, heavy hitters. Utmost importance. This is why, again, I've been slimming down my cards to only ones that protect me for the type of trips and things that I'm doing. So all 90%, I'll say actually, 90% of my flights go on my Chase Ritz Carlton card. I do not care that it doesn't earn transferable currency. And everything else, if I have big purchases, it may go on the Ritz. It may go on a platinum card for those protections.
Nice. All
Mhm.
right. Makes a lot of sense. I'll be at the Timpton Sea Fire next week. Nice.
Everyone
Very
loves a
cool.
sea fire place.
I know.
I love it.
Uncle Luke
I
especially loves the Sea Fire. He
yeah,
talks about it almost every stream. So
awesome. Wait,
let's see.
John, go back. You didn't answer the
Oh,
questions
oh,
from Marcus. Yeah, you have the
oh,
Premier. How do you use the transfer points? And is that a card you primarily use? The
oh,
Citi Strata Premier.
he said those questions were for you.
Yeah, but we're together. We're a unit. We're one tonight.
So my questions are so I have the Strata Premier actually app, obviously.
Hmm?
I think it is a great card. It is I mean, so many 3X categories, right? And they're pretty much all on everyday expenses, right? Gas, food, groceries, dining. It's like it's how we live our life, right? So I think the card is so good. I don't use it a lot though because I'm usually working a welcome offer. So,
Oh, okay.
but I think it's a fantastic card. What are my top three transfer options with thank you points? So I have only transferred to one airline, and that's it with thank you points so far, and that is JetBlue. And the reason why is because JetBlue is a partner with Iceland Air. So I transfer to JetBlue, then I book Iceland Air flights using JetBlue points. How much do I value travel and purchase protections? So far, what I have done is I have mostly put big purchases on the actually on the Strata Premier because
Oh,
on the Strata Premier, it comes with 2 extra years of warranty.
oh, that's smart. That's smart.
So
I forgot about that.
so as much as I love Amex, as much as I love, as much as I am an Amex fanboy, the Strata Premier's got 2 years, and the platinum and those cards have an extra year. So unless something just recently changed, but I put big stuff like I bought a gaming laptop a couple years ago. It went on the Strata Premier because of the
Hmm,
2-year additional warranty. So,
that's great.
um, but yeah, so I do. If it's something big, I will put it on a card like the Strata Premier that has uh, that extra 2 years. Let's see here. I know we're probably way behind. When they're on sale, okay, that makes sense. I know a lot of people do buy points. I know it's a kind of it's a weird topic.
Not really. I mean, do it. Do it suits you. Nothing weird about that.
Some great holiday inns in Asia. Okay,
Okay,
yeah, I've heard
I'm
about that.
currently at a Marriott. I don't want to get specific on the brand, but I'm currently at a Marriott.
Yes, give a message. Like to plan. How do you guys feel about cash back? I like cash back. I mean, as I've always said, cash is king, regardless of points. If you have a lot of cards out there that are points cards, but you can also cash out the points if you need to into a checking or savings account or whatever. And most of the time you can cash them out for 1 cent per point. So if you're sitting on 100,000 thank you points and stuff goes sideways, you can cash them out for 1 cent per point. You got cash back. So
Right.
again, cash is king. At the end of the day, you can't, as like Sledge always says, you can't spend points at restaurants for food.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
got to have cash. So
yeah.
cash is king. What about you, Key?
I don't earn cash back specifically from cards except for the Fidelity 2% Visa. And that money goes right into my investment accounts. So I consider it to be greater than 2% because it's going right into the S&P 500. I have no problem though cashing out my points. I earn a lot of points really fast and a lot quicker than I am on cashback cards. So no shame in my game. I'll cash out points in a minute.
That Fidelity card is so good too, and I don't use it because I'm usually working at welcome offers. It's like it's like I want to use these cards at some point.
Like, yeah, or cancel them, John. I mean, there's no obligation to use them.
I could do that.
Yeah.
True by Hilton never disappoints. I went to one in summer 2025, and they gave me early check-in for free, even though I had no. Nice. I've seen some pictures of some True properties that looked really interesting. Okay, I'll be focusing on business cards until late 2026. Next business card will probably be the Atmos Business. Man, Vincent, all right. Arnali's in the house. What's up, Arnali? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Oh, we'll discuss shortly. Okay. Oh, I can think.
Oh, yeah, that was to Polygraph Zone.
Yeah. Try by Hilton has a hip lobby. Okay.
True by Hilton. Yes, they're kind of like
true. Yes, true.
Nightclubish. I don't know how to describe it. I would say if you're a Marriott person, it's very similar to Moxie. Like very like interesting. Like it feels like you're in a DJ kind of entrance.
That's kind of the vibe I get when I look at them online. It's like it kind of looks like a nightclub, sort of. So yeah, it looks very hippish. So the beard. What?
The one in Indianapolis is weird.
Okay.
All right. Can't say that I've stayed there.
There's Key's link again. If you're not subscribed yet, please go do so right now.
Nice.
I'm on the Amex business card diet till the end of the year to reduce my inquiries and a new. Yeah. Business cards are a great mechanism for chilling out the personal card velocity. So I like that plan. I mean, that's one thing with the Delta business card. It's, chills out that velocity a little bit.
So we were talking about Bilt a few moments ago. I didn't see a question here, but wanted to ask you, what makes Bilt different? Like, what is their, in your opinion, what is their competitive advantage as we think about some of the other rewards programs?
Are you coming from like the fintech angle, or are you coming from just overall?
However you want to take the question. Yeah. I don't want to limit your response.
That's okay. I would say that Bilt is competing, right? They really seem to want to compete with the likes of Amex, obviously Chase, Citi. They want to be in that realm. They have a travel portal. You can use points in their travel portal. They have credits. The Palladium card has a ton of different credits. I think there's like even a Walgreens credit and that kind of thing. So they're really trying to compete in that realm. It's really interesting though that they have the ability to, you can earn extra rewards for different partners, like parking lots. Like I think Metropolis, I think, is a parking lot that they're allied with. So they have, the dining program. So many restaurants you can earn, if you use your Palladium card, you can earn 5x on dining at partner restaurants. And they're growing that base out as we speak. They keep adding to it. I noticed the other day they added some restaurants here in little old Kansas City. So they seem to be really aligned with health and wellness and fitness. A lot of perks and benefits. Every time I log into my Bilt Rewards account, they've got on the main screen, they have all these different workout classes and facilities and whatnot. You can sign up for classes and use points or Bilt cash there. It's a very interesting ecosystem, and especially too now. I mean, they've been kind of the go-to for making or earning points on rent, right? But now with the release of Bilt 2.0, using the Palladium card or even the Obsidian card, you can make your mortgage payment using the Bilt card and earn points on your mortgage. And that's really not a thing that you can do anywhere else. Now there are other things out there. There are other mechanisms you can use. All those do, also they charge a fee too to do that with, but it's a very unique ecosystem that they have, for lack of a better term, built up. But a lot of other ecosystems don't have that, and especially if you think even like the big bank realm, you know, there's not a lot of, like the health and wellness, angle. There's not a lot of benefit there, although I guess there are credits on some of the cards, but that's about it. But I see them as really trying hard to compete with the big banks.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. I not sure. I just think Built is doing a phenomenal job with their marketing and really putting people on their heels, offering significant things, right? So credit cards, of course, but then they offer just so many other things. They are partnering with apartment complexes and apartment buildings to be the payment processor for rent, and I think that's a unique perspective that American Express never done it, and all these other banks has never done it. So. And I want to be clear, Bilt is not a bank as well. So very interesting value proposition. And I don't know. I love something new because it forces change.
Yep.
So get it while getting's good.
You cannot deposit money into a Bilt account. It doesn't exist because they're not a bank. So it is always good to fly an airline that has agreements with other airlines in case their flight is a no-go. That is true.
Yeah, absolutely. Most of the airlines, though, have partnerships or alliances, and even if they're not a part of the Star Alliance or one of the other three alliances or two alliances, they'll have partners. So it always makes a good time.
I'm assuming, is that about Marriott, MR? I'm assuming upgrades overseas.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't compare that. I have titanium status with Marriott, and I don't stay at Hilton too much. But I usually get upgraded at checkout, but I don't know what juicier means because, I mean, I'm not in here to stay in the room. I'm here to explore another country. So
same. Marriott, Hilton Ladder are the same overseas. I also hear status means a lot more overseas too.
Yeah, I mean, I got champagne at check-in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think even if that is true, I don't know if there's a way to prove it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, my experience overseas so far is I stay at local mom and pops or the local chain. Like in Iceland, I stay at Center Hotels. They have Hyatt there. They have Marriott there. They have Hilton there, and I don't stay there. I stay at an Iceland brand. So that's really my goal is when I'm traveling out of the country. Now, sometimes that's probably not going to be done for whatever reason, but that's the goal I have. Products Bilt Pulse from experience. Only Experian needs to be unfrozen. TransUnion Equifax can remain frozen when applying. Yep, that's what I did too. I only had Experian unfrozen when I applied. Hey Keith. Oh, here's a question for Key. What's up? I'm good. Hope you're doing good. For Chase Ritz, what's the ETA like for global entry reimbursement? Just curious, since I got the credit the next day with CSP.
Cool. Yeah, I answered this. I went to my statement. It was 4 days. But yeah, I went and waited out. And then I also made sure with the Ritz card, it's not an annual credit. It is every 4 years. So just make sure you haven't ever gotten global entry or pre-TSA within that 4-year period. Otherwise, you're not going to get another reimbursement.
This is going back to the sea fire in October. Can't get enough of that redemption. Yeah, I think on Luke's live, I think the last live you talked about, Luke, I think you said that you were going back and that you just keep redeeming because it's such a good experience. So
awesome.
All right. Welcome to the Bilt Club, Key. You're about to earn so many points.
Thank you. I appreciate it and appreciate the sentiment that you provided as well, Big Sleepy Rod.
Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate your super chat, man. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you.
Right.
Good 4 days. All right.
Question. So we've talked a lot about trips. You mentioned Iceland a few moments ago. What's been your favorite trip and why?
Iceland. Well, I've been there 4 times now. Which one of those 4 is my favorite? All of them. my my travel life is really just getting started. I've been to a lot of places in the US. I think I've traveled to and been to and done things in about 30 states so far. But yeah, Iceland, but that's the floodgates are opening here very soon as far as international goes. I've got several things booked already for the rest of this year and into next year. So, but yeah, France is next. Really looking forward to that a lot. France is there. Uh, uh, Netherlands is happening. Uh, I really want to get Japan in next year. Japan's not done yet, but I really want to go to Japan next year. Still looking at flights and whatnot. Like I said, my one goal in my life is I want to visit every country that my ancestry comes from, and which is according to DNA results 17. So that's going to be a tall task. So, but it's a goal that I want to do. So. But yeah, Iceland so far, but I'm sure that's going to probably change, as my travel journey expands out. So you're supposed to undisclosed location. Yes, she's an undisclosed location. Asia still quite undisclosed. Yes, Asia is quite, that's a very big area. It's a very big area. Marriott in Asia, good luck. Yeah. I'm good. Thanks, Key. Waiting for like 10 days now. Really appreciate your tips on how to redeem the $300 airline credit. Use your exact words when I called them. Nice. Very cool. I give a statement period, but also remember on the Ritz, you get global. Okay. All right. Key's like just flying through comments. Glad you found it. Nice. Great multipliers and great partners.
All right. I'm ready for this Bilt. People are hyping up this Bilt card. You know how like the night before a trip, you're so excited. That's how I feel about getting the Bilt card. I'm like, when is it going to come? How am I going to use it? I'm pumped. Everyone's hyping it up for me.
Yep, you're 100% right, Luke. Yep, the card is just a small portion of their program. You're right.
That's what they said, allegedly. But if they're property management, you can only imagine how small the credit cards are.
Have to see what happens. For each of you, Ron Burn. What's up, Ron? What percentage of your travel is work versus pleasure? If work travel, do you put it on a company card or can you be reimbursed to a personal card? So I'll go first because mine's really easy to answer. I travel 100% for pleasure.
Okay. I'm looking at this year's stats, and I'm in Flighty to get this information.
What's up, Andy? How you doing, man?
I've taken 46 flights this year, and about 20% of them have been for work.
Right, that's Key. When Key says she travels, she travels.
Thanks. Yeah. And then regarding the work reimbursements, I can put it on a personal card, but if you use your corporate card, it makes your expense report that much easier. So I'm all about convenience and simplification. I know that sounds crazy as someone that's had 110 credit cards, but I use the corporate card.
Yeah. First time using your Ritz GE credit.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I would wait the statement period. And that's the same across any card.
Yes.
If you're just getting it or it's a new benefit or something like that, I would wait just till your statement closes and then call the bank.
Luke, Bill have a car buying program soon or a job source company or something. Spathco. What's up, Spathco? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Bill gets a pass on violating legal requirements. Reg Z requires statements have an account number reference because they have one of the most rewarding point systems in the market.
All right. That sounds like some regulatory compliance stuff. I don't know what Reg Z is.
I don't either.
But I wonder if they're getting around some of the regulatory stuff because they are not a true credit card company. I think those regulations would fall upon Cardless and their bank and not Bilt specifically. Yeah. I'm not a regulatory compliance person.
I'm not either. It's coming around to embracing Bilt. Yes, do as Joe said. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate the reminder. Thank you. am I the only one here who doesn't have Bilt card yet? I'm really interested in the Citi ecosystem and got my first Atmos card. I like
Nice.
to use the cards I have, so I don't have any sock drawer cards. Nope. There's nothing wrong with that, Marcus. There is
No.
nothing wrong with that. If you have 7 cards and you like using all 7 and want to use all 7, hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. I stay at local hotels to get the unique experience overseas. Yeah, I tried it the best I can. I'm staying at local, like when I'm in France here, not too far from now. I think I'm staying at pretty much everything is a local hotel. Chatting beyond the
Okay.
published
I
info.
like to stay in comfort. So I
Yeah,
know what the beds are like at Marriott. Marriott is my preferred hotel brand,
I get
but
that.
I eat local only.
I get
So
that. I get that.
that's where I shine. Yeah.
Beyond the published info, Built is the ultimate system that allows gaming. If you know, you know.
I
True.
have no idea. I have no idea. So
We
okay.
will have to dim, dim, and chatting, and those the people that are really versed in the Built all the things. They can definitely educate you.
Yeah, please educate me if you want. No
Love you
pressure.
guys. Keep it up. Thank you, Kurt. Very
I
kind.
definitely don't know. Thanks, Kurt.
Key is amazing. Travel fan. Hilton usually gives me an early check-in by several hours, which I prefer over late checkout. I'll consider that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. And that helps even when you have status. You're often able, right? Check out or check in is usually 3 o'clock or 4 p.m. local time. I've never had a problem, even with showing up at like 6:30 in the morning. I don't know if it's because of what status that I hold, but if I take the earliest morning flight and I get here at 6:37, I usually am not turned away. Um,
So, Key, I have a question for you. Since we
sure.
are talking so heavily on flights and hotels, when you are when you are planning a trip, do you book your flight first or the hotel first?
I think it's a 50-50 split. I travel probably one time per month for personal reasons. And it depends. If there's a flight deal, I will book it and then I'll figure out all the other accommodations and the rental cars and all that stuff. But same goes if there's an event that I know I want to go to, or I know I play a lot of adult recreational sports, travel for tournaments, I'll book hotels for that whole month, like one weekend per month, until I know the specific date, and then I'll cancel the other reservations. So the prices don't increase on me. I use a lot of travel tools though.
Seems like a few people are looking at getting the bill card. So if you are looking at it, go to Key's channel and use her link.
I don't have one, so use someone else's.
Yeah, you do.
Go ahead, use someone else. Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Nice. Was it Love Me Some? What?
Intercontinental in Lisbon is an excellent. I was in Lisbon
Okay.
2 months ago. April.
Spain.
April.
Spain sounds awesome.
I did not stay at the Intercontinental. Let me know your experience at the Intercontinental and why it stood out to you.
You know, we all come from Africa if you go far enough back.
That's facts. Yeah.
We all got a little bit of everything in us. So regardless if you think so or not. Hi, all just tuning in. What's up, Jesse? Platinum versus Fidelity. I don't get it. Totally different kinds of cards. Platinum versus CSR or Fidelity versus Robinhood. Platinum versus Fidelity. Which platinum card? There's several of them out there. I'm not sure.
Why are we doing verse? I guess why can't you have both? I think regardless of the platinum card, the Fidelity is just a good complement card overall. So I don't think it has to be verse anything. I think it's more of a and versus a verse. But I'm not sure.
Platinum versus CSR or Fidelity versus Robinhood.
Not sure.
I need more
out of all of those cards. I would pick Fidelity, but that's just me.
What's up, Calder? How you doing? Joining in for my live. Hey, man. All good, Calder. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Flighty. Yes. Chad. Flighty. I love. Once I heard Key talk about Flighty, and once I looked at it, I started playing around with it. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a cool tool. All right. I used it for a little while. Then I realized that once I actually paid for it, I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. Like it is such an amazing app. Key rocks for. I'm glad you talked about Flighty. That app is great, amazing. The main reason I don't fly Southwest due to the lack of partners. So if things go south, you're basically stuck. Yeah, that's true about Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest does not rebook you. If they cancel a flight, you're just going to be on the next Southwest flight. That could be 3 days later.
Uh-oh. Luke's going to give us his opinion about Bilt airport lounges.
I don't think they would do that. I think they're more apt to do what is it called when restaurants do like a one night type of thing, like a booth? I feel like Bilt would be more apt to do like a pop up.
Yes,
a pop up than an airport lounge. That's just me.
Marcus, that's not bad either. I totally understand that strategy. Double Key and the dynamic duo. Are we like I don't know if you remember the old cartoons, like the Wonder Twins from the Super Friends.
John, I don't know who that is.
Wonder Twin powers activate, and they would
bump their fist. Wonder Twins. Sometimes I show my age, and I don't mean to, but I have no idea who these people are.
That's all right. While you're looking it up, Mike, in your 20 gifted memberships, Mike.
Nice, Mike.
Super kind, man. Thank you. Again, if you just got a membership, please thank Mike and or Coder from earlier. Please thank both of them. What Bilt card would you recommend, Mr. Robert?
It depends on what other cards you have, because I would say no one should get the 0 fee Bilt card because there's just other cards on the market that do things better. If you're a gas or groceries type person, then the Obsidian seems to be the move. And if you like to play games, jump through hoops, like coupons, like going through fighting to get some money back or some value back, then the Palladium's the way to go.
If you are a big, and I'm not this person, I'm not a min-maxer.
No. Yes, you are.
I'm not really.
You just said I booked a flight and I got 4 point something cent per point. That means you're a min-maxer. That is min-max.
Is that min-max?
Yeah,
I guess in my mind, I think of min-maxing as like, okay, I have to use every single credit on this card, or the card sucks. Like that's what I think of a min-max.
I'm telling you, if you're calculating cent per point, min-maxing. We're adding it to that definition.
All right.
But I agree. You're also using credits too, but
like the Palladium card is the ultimate card because it has the most credits.
Mm-hmm.
So the Platinum and CSR lose that title now. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Atmos has an up to 100% bonus when you purchase points through July 5th. Okay. How many people will buy Atmos points? That's the question.
I think people will, especially some of the West Coast folks.
Yep.
Some of those Asia flights on Atmos are pretty affordable, and buying points is the quickest way. So they go into your account immediately. There's no wait time. You don't have to wait till a statement closes. It's a lot of benefit.
Sorry, I was laughing during your comment because Mike Newland, who just gifted the 20 memberships, he's been trying to get me to get the Capital One Platinum card forever because for some reason I've started getting mailers from Capital One out of the blue. Like I've never gotten a mailer from them ever. And they keep sending me mailers for the Platinum card. I'm like, what? Why?
That's so funny.
So Mike keeps trying to goat me into it. 72 here. Hit that like. Yes, please hit the like button. If not for me, at least for Key. I mean, Key's awesome. So hit the like for Key.
I just appreciate y'all being here. Likes or no likes. Just make sure you're subscribed to John's channel. That's it.
And Key's channel.
Key, did you really close any cards? Yes. Last week alone, I think I closed 5. And I dropped the evidence in the Discord channel. So yes, I really do cancel cards when I say I'm going to cancel them.
Is there a video too? Maybe?
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's nothing really to show. I mean, I cancel the card, I drop it in the envelope, and then I ship it back, you know?
Done. That could be a short. It could be a short though.
All right. We'll see what I do, what I can do when I get home. I do have to cancel 2 more. I was waiting for my Ritz card, the 85 cert, to hit my account. I paid my fee last month, and then there's a delay now. They used to be pretty instant, but there's now like a 1 month delay on getting that certificate. It just hit my account, y'all, yesterday.
Nice.
So I
Nice.
will be getting rid of that one as well.
Vegas, the advantage of booking with a chain hotel, more chance of an upgrade, or they could put you in another of their
That's a good
hotel.
call.
Yes. Good call. That's a good point. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I've never had that happen though. Like I've never experienced an overbooking at a hotel where I'm not able to check in or anything like that. The only time I've been put at another brand is for I do a lot of timeshare presentations. So sometimes I'll be at a IHG presentation and they'll just put me at a Hyatt hotel, for example.
Vegas's comment here just now reminded me that I did not answer the same question I asked you.
Oh,
I always book the flight first because if I can't get there, nothing else matters.
mm,
So I always look to see what flights are because there's always going to be a hotel. So I'm not worried about the hotel really. I'm worried about getting there because if I can't get there, then what's the point?
yeah. Hmm. Okay.
That's just
I love that we each have a technique in order to book our trips. There's no right or wrong way.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
It really just, um, how we want to do things.
That's
I will say, just to give a
Go ahead.
travel tip, when we're using our airline miles, you mentioned set per point. I don't use that too much. I want to stay where I want to stay. I don't care how many
Sure.
points it
Yep.
costs.
Yep.
But when it comes to flights, that's where I kind of do some mental exercises there on how many points I'm willing to spend. So my methodology is per hour of flights. If it's an economy, I'm looking to spend around 6,000 points per hour. So if it's a 6 hour
Okay.
flight, was that 36,000 miles? That's the most I'm willing to pay. And if you're looking to go in business class, I would say I jump it up to I double it. So 12,000 points per hour. That's how I know if I'm getting a good value on my airline miles. So go per
All right.
hour and points value.
I don't dislike that actually. I like that actually. I think
Yeah.
that's
I'll drop it
great.
in the chat too. I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah. Please do. Jimmy just flew AA from Chicago to Tampa, first class, waste of points, but lots of wife points. Hey man, Jimmy, sometimes I'm not married, but I hear that wife points are pretty valuable. So nothing wrong with that, man. The thumbnail picture. Oh, so Jesse's saying the thumbnail picture for this live stream. It was no verses, Jimmy or Jimmy. Oh my God, Jesse. Sorry. I just know that the reason for the thumbnail was he talks about the Fidelity card a lot. Is a big champion of that card, so that's why I used the Fidelity card in the thumbnail. For everybody knows I'm an Amex guy, so the platinum. I mean, because I fly Delta so much, it's the lounge access, right? So that's
Do you
why.
transfer your membership rewards points to Delta?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Nice.
Nope, because I earned so many Delta points. Yeah.
Like from spend on the card or just from flying?
Both.
Wow, I don't spend on the card. I guess I'll have to talk to you about that. I don't put any spend on any airline card, not a single penny. I call it the check bag fee card. Like that's all I use it for.
Yeah, I put yeah, we can talk about it, but I off and on, depending on what I'm doing, where I'm at with the sub or something, I do a miscellaneous spend on my Delta cards. So.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, but that's why. No argument, Jesse. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no verse.
That's a great question.
I love all these banks. I want to be clear. Yep. American Express, don't come at me. I love you. I just, actually, with the Fidelity card, it's sounding like the Fidelity card and the Bilt card are kind of similar. 2% back. So I don't know. The Fidelity card might have some dust on it here soon. Oh.
But do you go with the 2% for zero annual fee, or do you go with if you end up using Palladium for 2%? Do you go with 2% for $500 annual fee?
I know. Yeah, it's such a mental mental mathematic exercise.
Which is good though, it keeps our brains fresh, right?
Think
about, I have something new to think about. This totally changed how I was doing things. Mm-hmm. Or, and it's great. That's why I love this space for it, because seeing what other people do makes you think about things. And
Absolutely.
I like knowing what someone else does in the
Mhm.
space because I'm going to learn something from them. It may not benefit me. It may not be something that I want to do, but I enjoy hearing about the uh, different people's strategies. So, because I will never say you're doing it wrong. That is not me. You got to do what's best for you. I want to learn from you though, so I want to hear your story. So,
Mhm. Yep.
thank you, Sci-Fi. Very kind of you, man. Thank you. Oh, Scott, what's
Oh,
up,
nice.
Scott?
Got a
Been a hot
membership.
minute.
Got a
Yes,
membership. Nice. Love it.
yes. Thank Mike. Thank you, Mike. Please, thank you, Mike. All right. Let's see here. I like the Lisbon Intercontinental for several reasons. Location right across the street from
Mm.
a huge park, short walk to
Okay.
Bio Alto area. Good. Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you for that. I
Yeah.
used Delta flight deal for I think it was 22,000 Delta Sky Miles round trip to go from Boston to Lisbon. And then I used my Amex FHR credits when I was there. But I will look at the Intercontinental going forward. I picked Marriott, so but I'll have to look at this Intercontinental if I go back.
Delta's a cafe in New York. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Mike, what behavior is Bilt actually trying to incentivize with the Palladium?
Just like so, what every credit card is hoping for, that you only use their card in your wallet. You use them for everything. That is it. But that's the goal of
Right
every
there.
bank. That is it.
Yep.
They
They
want
want
you
you. They want
every
you
time
loyal.
you leave your house. They want you doing something that involves the program. You go to Walgreens, that's Bilt. You go to the gym, or that's fancy gym, I should say. That's Bilt,
Yep. They,
etc. So
they want you loyal. They want
yeah,
you in
that's
their.
no different than any
Yep.
other program. They're just doing
Amex,
it differently.
Chase, all of
Yeah,
them are the same.
yeah.
So, Robert, man, thank you for the very kind super chat, man. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Keejan, is it Keejon? Hope I pressed your name right, Keejon. Sorry if I did not. What airline are you guys most using for points right now?
I'm going to Flighty. My most flown airline out of my 40 plus flights is Delta. Delta by a long shot. 24 Delta flights.
What airline are you guys most using for points right now? So I have. So for me, I mean, it would be Delta. Well, actually, so far this year, using points so far this year, for the right now, I would say it's Air France for my France trip coming up.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Yeah. Points wise, I don't. Otherwise, like so, I've been using outside of airline miles. I've been killing my Capital One Venture miles. Like I don't know why they've just been flying out of my wallet recently. Do you have one that you've been using outside of Delta, transferable wise, or
uh,
hotel?
I've been transferring mostly. To be honest, I've been transferring mostly JetBlue for Iceland Air.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, that's right. You can book Iceland Air with JetBlue miles, huh?
yep, they are a
Oh,
partner.
that's nice.
Yep.
Hmm. Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
I'm flying actually again to Iceland for Christmas this year. So
John, what's the Iceland thing? I gotta ask you. You've been there. You've been to Iceland more times than I've been to any other single country. Why Iceland, and what draws you back to go back again and again?
well, so first of all, I mean, so the online game that I play called Eve Online, their headquarters is in Reykjavik.
Okay.
So the developer the company that develops the game, so their headquarters is in Reykjavik. Every year they have a fan fest to celebrate the game. So I go partially for that, but I also go to be a tourist, and that is the main thing. And it's just I see a different part of the country every year, and it's just a different place. It is so unique looking. It's just every direction you look,
Huh.
and your jaw just hits the ground because it's so beautiful.
Okay.
So that's why. John and Key, how are you celebrating the biggest American holiday today, aka Prime Day? James, I haven't bought anything on Prime.
I didn't know it was Prime Day.
So,
So that says a lot.
I don't need anything, so I haven't bought anything. So
Yeah. What should we buy? What's on sale? Any tech gadgets? Any travel gadgets? Let
yeah,
us know.
James, share
Yeah,
some links, man. Let us
I'm
know.
willing to. I'm willing to buy a travel gadget now.
Yeah, same.
Oh, actually, y'all, hold on one sec. I'll be right back. I gotta show you.
All right, Key's gonna show us something. Cool bar lounge bathrooms have double sinks. Fall and winter can use FNC with ISHE select card. Nice.
I'm back.
Key's
All right,
back.
y'all. I've been traveling on points of miles since about 2016, maybe 2017.
Way before me.
For the first time, I bought myself a travel neck pillow. But my question is, are these supposed to be comfortable? Am I supposed to be comfy with this? Maybe I just have a big head. I don't know. But this is my latest travel gadget, and I'm not sure I love it. Why does everyone have one of these? Maybe I just have a big head. I don't know.
They're popular, right? I mean, I see them all the time, and I'm like, okay, I get it, but I thought about, should I buy one? But
I don't know, John. I would say hold off personally. Like, I don't know. I just
obviously my melon is big, right? So. And I've never had a problem with an airline seat like not being comfortable or so I don't know.
That's true. You're a business class guy, right? So yeah, yep. You're comfy no matter what.
I'm comfy no matter what. Yep.
Yeah. So that's my latest travel gadget, I'd say. And I was happy when I made the purchase. It was $5. Had to do it. But I need something else. Like, what else do people travel with to stay comfortable? I don't know.
Had nothing.
So it's Prime Day, so let me know.
Yes, we need tips and tricks. Is there a strategy with accepting a Discover Platinum pre-approval offer if it has been hard for you to get approved for Capital One cards?
Sci-fi. This is my big bet of 2026.
Oh, here we go.
I think people should be loading up with Discover cards, and by that, you can only get 2. But I think you should be maximizing those slots, especially if you've ever had trouble getting Capital One cards. I'm taking a bet that Discover It cards are going to be merged at some point with Capital One, and this is going to be your way into the bank. So by having these cards, after they do that conversion, now I would say let's try to apply for a Venture X or a Venture or whatever other cards that you're looking to get. But this is my big bet of 2026. And if I could do a shameless promotion on my channel, I did just do a video of my 10 card strategy. There's timestamps in it. Just jump to the end where I talk about big bets.
And I just put the link to Key's channel again in the chat just now. So easy to get to. So if you've not subscribed to Key's channel yet, do so now, please.
Thanks.
I said Key's amazing. So
all
right. Okay.
So yeah, if it's a 6-hour flight, we're talking in economy, 36,000 miles. If it's what is that? I don't know, 12 times 6. I woke up early this morning. Let's see. 72,000 for business class. That's what I'd be looking at.
All right. I do not hate that strategy. I think that's awesome, actually.
And if we're talking cash,
good, man.
Upgrades are like, so my company will pay for the flight and then I have to upgrade out of pocket. I do $100 per hour in the sky. So if I'm traveling in economy for 6 hours, I would be willing to pay $600 to upgrade to a more comfortable seat. And I learned that from one of my coworkers. So shout out to one of my coworkers for teaching me the cash trick.
Shout out to Key's coworker. I like that. I got the mailer from US Bank regarding my Amazon Biz card. Looks like they will issue me their card. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Because I guess they also have the option of not giving you the card. So
yeah, YouTube experiment. Now that you have a freed up American Express slot, will you be filling that with anything? And if so, what?
My table just shook.
John, do you have the Amazon card from Amex or no?
I do not. I don't have any Amazon cards at all.
Okay. I have the Navy Federal card, which I might cancel. I call that the Amazon card.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I've thought about the Amazon like business card at one point, but I don't want it enough to get it. So
Mhm.
that's the thing. That's the thing too is if I don't want a card bad enough, I won't get it. So what is that flower, Delta John? What
I'm
is
not
that
sure.
flower you have on? If you know the song, what is that flower you have on? What is that flower you have on? I want to think about that.
Okay, Vegas, I don't know
I
that
don't
one.
know. Text. Oh, we
Oh,
gotta
wait,
behave.
is it regarding the what was those people,
What?
the Wonder Twins? Is that a Wonder Twins thing? I wonder. I don't know. I don't know.
I
I'm just
I don't
talking.
think so.
I'm just talking. I just looked up the Wonder Twins, so I don't know.
We gotta behave now because Texas Dog's in the house. What's up, Texas Dog? How you doing, man? Which Palladium benefit do you believe is currently being underestimated by the community and why?
Hmm. I don't have the card yet, but let me think about that. Let me
Underestimated. I I don't know, Mike. I've only had the card for 2 months now. I don't think I have enough experience with it yet.
Okay. I'm going to say price protection. There are very few credit cards on the market, and I actually can't think of another one. The Citi cards used to have it, but I think they got rid of it. Price protection. So if you buy something, and I use this in the past on like Black Friday purchases and like holiday shopping. I'll do my shopping in October. I hate crowds. But then you can use price protection between 60 and 90 days after a purchase. If something goes down in price, you can reach out to Bilt, for example, and they will provide the difference there. So price protection, I think, is super underrated, but I know that I am super obscure when it comes to credit card benefits. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
I don't think that was the intent of the question, Mike, but
I mean that could come in very huge. If you say you bought something that was $1,000 and it dropped in half for some reason, like
yeah,
$500, it sign me up
huge,
every
yes,
day, all
huge
day
savings.
long. Yeah.
Oftentimes, and I didn't get the Bilt card yet, so I didn't get all the packet of information. With price protection, there's sometimes a limit between like $200 all the way to 1,000 per claim. So I don't know what that is on the Bilt card. If anyone wants to double check me, but price protection is probably the move.
Yeah, I guess if I had to answer the question, and now that I've had a little bit of time to think about it, and it should be an obvious answer for me, would be, but I don't know if it's underestimated though. Underestimated. I guess that this would not be a good answer though. Yeah, I don't. I mean, price protection. That is a big thing. You're right though. A lot of cards do not offer that.
Yeah, I can't name another one. I know that there's some. I'm sure someone's gonna tell me there's like 15, but can't
Yeah.
name one right now. Let me ask you this then. How do you use your Bilt Cash? Because you've had the Bilt card for a couple of months now. Are you using that for mortgage payment credits, or are you using it other places as well?
So I have been using it until this month. I'm trying something else, but I have been using it for the accelerator to 3x on everything.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, so that's been my play with Built Cash. I've got a lot of Built Cash I need to use just because you'll realize that Built Cash is going to accumulate quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, you know, I've been mostly using it for the accelerator so far. I've only I'm still in my first accelerator, although I think I'm getting ready to hit my second accelerator now. And I think there's only 5 a year you can do. So,
Yes. Huh.
to get the
Okay.
extra point. So I'm right now I'm at which, and again, I think I'm a low spender. I'm going into 2
If you're
months and haven't
spending
used
five
one.
thousand dollars, John, you're not a low spender. If you're spending $5,000 and you're hitting sign-up bonuses, I hate to tell you, you can convince yourself you're a low spender, but you are not.
He's gonna put me in my place. So
I will. I will.
that's what I love about
Spending
Keith.
$4,000 in 3 months is no easy feat. Like so,
You don't think
hey,
so? With everything, with the price of everything these days, you don't think that's a
John, the average salary is 54 or $58,000. So no,
and how many people that have that salary they're walking around strutting around with a platinum card because they think
I'm
it's
sure
cool.
a lot of them. I saw this stupid video. I sent it to Sledge the other day. I won't play it because I'm not on my channel. I'll save it for another time, just so I don't get you in trouble on your channel. But this person was bragging about how they just signed up for the American Express Platinum card, and quote unquote, you couldn't tell her shit that day. I don't know what that even is supposed to mean. She was so happy about this card, and I'm like, I don't understand that behavior, but I think a lot of people have that mentality. I do think,
I agree.
salary aside,
A
I
lot of people
think
do. You're right, 100%. You're right. Actually, you get no extra
um,
points for shopping at Walgreens. Bilt Rep told me
oh,
last night. Okay.
that's true. You don't get extra points for shopping at Walgreens, but they've made it so when you make purchases at Walgreens that are FSA or HSA eligible, you'll get a notification, or at least I do in my app.
Yeah.
And you can even connect your HSA account and they'll do the reimbursement for you. Like they are super high tech, y'all. Like
You,
I love it. I love
you
it.
can one of the benefits is you can also redeem Bilt cash for purchases at Walgreens.
Oh, you
So,
can. Okay.
yep.
Nice. Don't do that though. Don't do that.
Um,
That's on my list. I'm gonna look for some flight deals.
there's no place like Iceland. Yeah, Nurican knows. Nurican knows. I've been there a few times and always looking to go back. Yep. And Polygraph also, Marcus is also an Iceland person. So, yeah,
So
there is no other place like it.
the only thing I know about Iceland is the food expensive there, and what would you recommend for a daily budget for food while you're there? If you wanted to give a range, that's totally fine too.
So I keep going back and forth in my head if I'm going to do a live video or a live talk about sharing my spend
Mm-hmm.
over, because I have it all in the spreadsheet. So I'm thinking about either doing it on a live or doing it long form video. I would say daily. I would set aside $100 a day.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool.
because
Thank you.
even if you go to a place to get even like a burger and fries or like a bar, burger,
Yeah.
fries, and drink, you're easily paying $30.
Okay.
That's just for that. So yeah, food, anything in Iceland is not cheap.
Okay. Thank you for that, John. Appreciate that.
Yep,
Iceland, I'm putting it on my list. So, thrifty traveler, straight to the points. Anybody listening, please let me know when there's a flight deal to Iceland, and I'll make it happen.
When I go each year, I usually set aside about $1,000 in my budget.
Okay. And you're going for a week at a time, though, right?
Yep.
Approximately. Yeah.
Is it better to use Chase Freedom Flex to get 3 points? Bilt would give you 1 point per dollar.
Walgreens.
Yeah.
If you're short on Chase points, then of course it always is going to make sense to get 3 points. But Bilt gives you 2 points. Doesn't Bilt earn 2 points per dollar on everything? Am I tripping? It's a 2x card, right?
Chase Freedom Flex to get 3 point.
Yeah. So pharmacies you get 3x,
yeah.
but Bilt is 2 points per dollar on every purchase, right? Until you have the accelerator.
Until you have the accelerator, yes. Yep. So
Yeah,
if you don't accelerate, it's 2x. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say if I would probably choose Bilt. They have slightly more partners and the same partners as Chase. So I would just consolidate that spending between one of those two programs. I'm sunsetting my Chase Ultimate Rewards earning cards, y'all. So I'm not going to pick Chase on this category.
And remember, something I want to iterate on this and see what Key says. But everybody says, oh, this issuer has right now, Bilt's got the best transfer partners. Oh, they beat everybody else, hands down. Maybe in one-off situations, maybe. But remember, all these banks have a core set of transfer partners that are very promiscuous. They play with everybody.
Yeah. Air France is one of them.
And those transfer partners are aligned with the alliances. So remember that.
Yeah. So just thinking about this holistically, right? We have Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, Rove, Marriott, Bilt, Capital One, just to name a few. Oh, American Express, of course. Transfer partners. Those are all transferable currencies. Across alliances, Aeroplan stands out to me as we think about the Star Alliance. Pretty much all of those programs transfer from one of those programs. Flying Blue and Air France is another one. So that's
Yep.
in the Sky team.
Yep.
So if you're a Delta fan, it may make sense to
Yep.
start learning how to use the Air France website. It can
Yep.
be kind of confusing.
I
And
love the
then
Air France
for
website.
One World, it's got to be Avios,
Yep.
regardless of the program. So
And Avios is promiscuous. Go look at transfer partners.
Mhm.
They play with everybody.
Yep.
Grab the Aura ring. What's up, DJ? How you doing, man? On sale,
Aura.
using it for $68. Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's Aura ring.
Okay.
So
I had the Samsung ring and I just couldn't. It was kind of chunky. It had a light on the bottom, so it was like flashing. I was like, I can't do it.
Yep.
So I went to the watch game.
Yep, Apple Watch too.
No way.
I do both.
Do you have a Whoop and a what's the other
know.
thing? Okay. What's the
No.
Okay. All right. Just
But Apple Watch is for workouts and Ring is for sleep.
Okay. Watches for both workouts and sleep and oxygen and all that stuff. I don't know.
Yes, Kurt, very true. Southwest is a partner of Icelandair as well.
However, if you book, or actually Southwest doesn't fly directly to Iceland. Never mind.
Nope.
Never mind. I was gonna say, if they cancel your Southwest flight, you ain't getting on an Icelandair flight, but that doesn't apply.
Yep, exactly. Let's see here, Jesse. It's Prime Week if you came by my office this morning with the 20,000 boxes sitting outside.
That's so funny.
Barely walk around all the boxes, man. Neck pillow are for the plebes and economy.
Oh man, there's nothing wrong with economy. I flew economy.
Hey, he does fly economy.
Let me get my. Come on, man. I'm a plebe. That's all right. I can take it.
Chad, you're wearing it backwards.
Oh, I am. It goes this way. Oh, maybe that's why it's not comfortable. Also, is this a rip? Where is that? No, it's just a tag.
That tag.
Oh, I was wearing it backwards. Oh, see, I told you I'm new to the game. It's still not comfortable. I think I just have a big head. I don't know.
My melon's big, so I know that. They're meant to
Thanks,
be worn
Chad.
the way. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you. Good looking out, my guy.
Chad also flies like every week of the year, so
yeah. If I have 47 flights, then Chad probably has like 912.
912 right now. I have to travel with my family with my travel neck pillow, but personally, I prefer inflatable one ski. Okay.
But do you have to travel with like a pump? Like, how do you pump it up, or you just blow it up? I don't know.
I didn't realize there was an inflatable one.
That's cool. Takes a lot less space because this thing I have to like jam it into my backpack because I do not wear this on the outside of my bag. You know how many germs there are in the world? Heck no.
I made traveling with sanitizer and wipes. I made it cool before the pandemic did. So
okay, I was a post-pandemic travel with wipes kind of person.
I've got wipes.
Now I can't do it. I gotta have it. You're not convincing me that in the 7 minutes people deplane that you're sanitizing these planes. You're not convincing me. You're not doing it.
Well, I ain't wasting an inquiry in a direction. I get that.
Okay, that's okay. At least you know.
Imagine Ron, what's up? Imagine, how you doing? I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome. If you pay with 1 cent plus of Discover cash back towards your Amazon purchase, you'll get 40% back.
There's a promotion right now. Okay.
Yep.
I'll find the link for the promotion.
There's also something similar with MR points too right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Right now.
Very similar. Cool. Yep.
Nice.
I think neck pillows are meant to keep your neck in place so they don't get sore. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But like if my face, like I don't know. I worry about my skin because I'm prone to acne. Like I just worry that this is gonna cause me to have some acne at some point. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Sci-Fi. Check out Key Strategy.
Thanks. Would love that.
Starting following Key after. All right. Nice. Good.
Oh, nice.
Very cool, Andy. Hope you're doing good, Andy. Delta Dawn.
Oh, they were guessing the song.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm lost on that. I'm lost.
I don't know the song. I'm sorry. I don't know the song. I'll have to check it out after the stream. Key, didn't you have multiple Ritz cards? Why wouldn't you keep them? They are so hard to get and generate 85K certs every year. I feel like it's hard to replace that deal.
I'm striving towards lifetime titanium or lifetime platinum status with Marriott. and it's quicker for me to get the American Express version of the business and the brilliant. So that way I'm getting about 40 annual night credits just right off the rip, and automatic platinum status, which is one of the requirements of lifetime platinum. So eventually I'll upgrade back to the Ritz. I'm not kicking it to the curb forever. Just downgrading it and saving myself $400 or a prorated amount. So I don't know how much I'll get back, but maybe
Sometimes,
300 back.
sometimes you're taking a break.
Yeah.
So,
But yes, I'll always have at least one Ritz card. And again, check out my latest video. No pressure if you haven't already, where I talk about what I'm doing there.
just linked Key's channel in the chat again. Amazon card eventually. I'm gardening for now. Maybe one day I'll get the Marriott card that gives status, but I have no immediate travel for now. I tell you what, I've been getting pummeled with mailers for Marriott cards lately out of the blue, and I'm like, it's all the Chase versions, right? It's all the Chase Visa cards. I'm like, I'm 924. Come on, quit doing that to me. Hey, Key and John, his Navy card is issued by Navy, so does it take up an MX slot? What's up, Yahtzee? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope all is well. That would be a question for Key. I don't have a Navy Federal card.
Okay. What was the question?
Oh.
No, so only American Express cards issued by American Express. So when you go to americanexpress.com and you log in, only those accounts count towards your quote unquote slots. Any other cards, those are just what are they called, John? Are they co-branded? They're not co-branded. They're I don't know, but they're just issued by.
I think of it as co-brand. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like Visa, American Express, MasterCard. That's just the logo on the front. So it's truly only the cards that when you log into your American Express website that count towards that limit.
I read that question totally wrong, Yahtzee. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. I read that. I read it wrong for some reason. Yeah, just like the Rakuten card, it doesn't take an Amex slot. Just Amex is just the payment processor. So lately, I've been just commuting a lot between upstate New York and New York City. You'd be killing it with the green card, man, if you're commuting that much. 1.25 on travel portal is underrated, in my opinion. Really solid floor. And if you're paying rent, mortgage, it's basically a 4% cashback card with basically no work. Talking about the Palladium card.
Oh, I was like, I don't use travel portals often. The only travel portal that I have a lot of experience with is the Capital One travel portal. So can't speak to Bilt because, actually, I got to use $200 of hotel credits.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay. I just have to book it, right? I don't have to stay by June 30th, or do I have to stay?
I think it's booking it by.
Book it. Okay.
Yes.
So like Amex FHR. Okay, cool.
The few times I've looked at the portal so far, the Bilt travel portal, it's more expensive than Booking Direct or other portals. But again, a very small sample set. So we'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the year and whatnot as I compare other portals like Citi's travel portal, the Delta Stays portal. Delta Stays in Citi seem to be like really close to Booking Direct almost every single time I look at them. So really impressed.
I just don't like using the portals. I know I have the Delta Stays credit as well, and now I have Bilt because you don't get elite nights. I have a real problem with that, so that's why I try to avoid the portals for that reason, right? Especially until I hit lifetime platinum status with Marriott. I need it to count towards elite nights.
I get that. It's a strategy, so I totally get that. Stack that with a $100 hotel credit monthly, and you're cooking. Yeah, because they have a $100 hotel credit as well monthly.
Okay.
So
is that $100 hotel credit still a 2-night stay, or is that a 1-night stay? The one with 2 nights.
Yep.
That's tough.
Did Key drop her Ritz cards? I just received mine today.
Congratulations on the Ritz and the upgrade from either the Bold or the whatever the other one is called. I'm gonna be dropping one, so I still have 2. I'm gonna be downgrading one, but check out my latest video, Lithium, on my 10 card strategy.
My stated salary is officially less than average in US, but I work OT often enough
OT.
and a little above average, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Hot dogs and
Wait,
groceries, that
how
bonus.
let's go back.
All
Let's
right.
go back.
Go
Do
back.
not
Go back.
discredit how much money you make. That's what I like about this game hobby that we have, is that no matter how much money you spend, if that's a little or a lot, you're still getting points, miles, points back, and you're still able to use that for stuff that it would have cost you money, but because you've already spent, you can discount that. Think of them like coupons, like, right? We're discounting future travel, we're discounting future rental cars. So, yeah, I just, the last part of that comment there, you don't have to have any level of income, greater than $1, right? And you're good to go with this hobby. So don't discount that.
Yep. Yeah. Don't discount that. Hot dogs and groceries, that bonus. Yes. So the hot dogs in Iceland are amazing. So it's made of lamb meat. And so, oh yeah, they are to die for. And then bonus is a grocery store in Iceland. So it's an Icelandic chain. I'm becoming a dual citizen with Austria,
Cool.
and I've yet to go. Anyone have any recommendations for Vienna and areas around? I do not.
No. Okay, so I don't have a recommendation because I've when I got to Austria, I was so sick. I stayed at like an airport near the hotel. I'd never left. I was so sick when I got there, so I never got to explore. But I know has a property in Vienna that it looks nice from the pictures. Again, I've never personally stayed there, but it's on my list. It's definitely on my list, and it comes to mind. But please don't get sick when you go to Austria.
Austria's on my list because part of my ancestry is Austrian. So,
oh, sweet. Yeah, I wish that I could tell you about it.
Bilt will give you 1 point at Walgreens if you use competitor's card at Walgreens. Bilt gives no additional points for using Bilt card at Walgreens. Better to stack Walgreens with a different card. Yeah.
I don't know about that. We don't have to, like, how much are we spending at Walgreens, y'all? $10, $50? Like, we don't have to maximize that purchase. Just put it on whatever card.
I saw that credit and I'm like, when am I going to use this? Because I haven't been in a Walgreens in 3 years.
I switched my prescriptions to Walgreens, so that way I'll be able to at least get $10 off and then reimburse myself for my HSA. So,
I mean, I could start stopping in there, I guess, but for $10, I don't care.
Oh man. And they got some of my favorite hair products at Walgreens, so I definitely got a reason to go.
Yahtzee, I can't get on with
me
rings.
neither. Yahtzee, me neither.
One 3 years ago. Yeah. 800 pounds is a lot of money. But they're already cutting updates to iOS 27. Apple never been this bad. Yep.
Already got it. Oh wow. Okay. I don't think, well, I just woke up recently, so maybe my phone upgraded. I don't know.
That's it. Oh, chat says no, it's meant to be worn with the opening in the back to keep your head from lolling to one side or the other.
Like this? Opening in the back? No way. Don't have me looking crazy, Chad. Can you send me a picture?
The seat headrest supports the back of your head.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking this up. How to wear a neck pillow.
I don't think Chad would leave.
I feel like Chad's fucking with me on this one. Oh, he might be right. What?
I don't think Chad would lead you astray.
Chad, I'm gonna text you.
All right, Chad, be prepared.
Wait, so like this? I'm supposed to wear it like this. First of all, I can't even seatbelt myself in here. Okay, there we go. I'm supposed to wear it like this? This feels way less supportive. And then my seat would be on the back. Okay. I guess I could see it.
I think for me, I would have a problem with it because it's around my neck and it would feel constrictive. Like it would feel weird.
All right. I'm going to try it on the way home.
But my office is an actual post office and Amazon trucks drop off packages. At times I tell myself I work for Amazon. I mean,
That's
indirectly, you kind of do. Yeah.
funny.
Key, I think the neck pillow is to sleep on the flight. Everson, what's up, Everson? To
What's
sleep
up,
on
Everson? Yeah, I was just saying because it's Prime Day, I wanted to show off my latest travel
the
purchase. This is it. $5. I'd never had one before this, and apparently I don't know if I'm wearing it right.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Like it's something very similar to what Discover's doing. Yeah. The inflatable travel pillows I like are self-inflatable. The pump is built in. It's really easy to inflate, but they are adjustable, which make them more comfortable. Interesting. I didn't know there. I had no idea there were inflatable neck braces. That's what I call them. I guess we call it a travel pillow, but I think of it that I think they're a neck brace. Ian, yeah. What? No, Rich. I was just going to ask for an AU. I
I
think
got you. Yeah, send me a text. You know I got you. I'll hand out an AU for you.
oh yeah, Key replied in the chat. Yep.
But you're gonna have to make me something. Ian's a chef, so that is the trade. You have to make something, and I'll get you an authorized user for sure.
Anything that the buying groups will take, all the standard Prime Day stuff, Fire Sticks, Echo. Yeah, I don't do buying groups, so that's not for me. But hey, man, if you're killing it that way, I'm more power to you, dude.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Everybody does it differently.
Y'all, I'm gonna go in about 14 minutes. I gotta get ready for work. I might have to take a little nap. I gotta check out the World Cup, see what's popping off at the World Cup today.
Yep.
But then I gotta get ready for work.
I was going to look at going to the Charleston meetup or go to New Orleans for that Bilt credit.
Okay, that'd be a good use case. Yeah, yeah.
Why going for the Bilt credit? Go for the experience. Don't go just for a credit.
Why? Yeah, John, wise words.
Don't let credit card benefits and perks and points and whatever you have dictate what you do. The points work for you. You do not work for the points.
Dang, that hits home. John, I'm saying that hits home because I still have one of my Amex FHR credits to use and a couple other benefits that are expiring or resetting here in 5 days. So I'm going to be working for these credits.
The $200 credit is 2 nights. You can then add the $100 hotel credit onto the same booking. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Luke, I just got the card, so I am a rookie in not only neck pillows but also the Bilt card.
Yeah, I was speaking of the $200 credit. Sorry, I think I misspoke or something. So yeah, Luke's right.
Cool.
The $200 credit is it's a minimum 2 nights.
Okay.
Quest, man, thank you for the $1 super chat. Hope you and the family are doing good, man. Hope all is well. It was good seeing you in a different stream earlier today. Robert just subscribed to Key. Nice.
Oh, thanks, Robert. Nice to meet you.
Heck yeah, man. Key knows so much. Good evening. I'm watching the Mets game. So all right, man. All good, dude. I totally. I'm sorry for your pain. Sort of. I'm a Cardinals fan, so.
Oof.
They're actually doing pretty good this year, surprisingly.
Yeah, they do well until October. You know, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Of late, yes. John, have you thought about visiting Greenland and doing a compare contrast to Iceland? Yes, I have actually, because on my way back home from Iceland on this trip, I was obviously I told you, I showed you I was doing Delta One, and I was sitting on the right side of the plane just so I could get a glimpse of Greenland because I know the flight route and they fly on the south tip of Iceland or of Greenland on the way to either Boston or New York just because it's the route.
Okay, let me take a pause.
Okay.
Y'all, if you don't know, John is a pilot. So when he's talking about this is from experience. He's talking about flight routes and knowing all this stuff. Listen to John when he talks about this. But sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to make sure people knew how credible you were with this.
No. All good. All good. So as we got close to Greenland, so it was overcast from Iceland to Greenland. It was overcast. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to see anything. But as we got over Greenland, the skies parted and it was like partly cloudy. And I got some really good picture. It is just like jaw dropping from 30,000 feet. It was jaw dropping. So Yes, I definitely want to go to Greenland. That's definitely on the list. And
Can
Iceland
we
there.
go there as Americans? Not trying to get
Yep,
political, but is
yep,
that a place we could go?
mhm,
Okay.
yep, sure
Okay.
can.
I wasn't sure because I know we were trying to take over Greenland at one point.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if they were like, don't come here.
Yep. Yeah, we were able to go there.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm putting it on the list.
Going to Hyatt Regency in Vienna in October, 12,000 points per night. Nice.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome. Wow.
Vienna is an easy train ride. A lot of places, Berlin, Prague, Budapest.
Y'all are so
Man,
cool. Can we just talk about like in my
how,
normal friend group, no one talks about stuff like how like Vienna, just go to Berlin, just go to Budapest. Like no one in my circle talks like this. So it is so
yeah.
refreshing
Yes.
to be in this community. Very cool.
And knowing how many other people do that, like how many other people have been to these places that I haven't been to yet. It's like I love hearing about other people's experiences. I'm like, man, I cannot wait to go there, especially when someone else is talking about a location so highly. I almost did a speculative transfer of I prefer 1 to 4, but I didn't want to lock the points up without. And yep,
I almost did the same thing. So I would have about 400,000 I prefer points. And I think I went to the website. I thought I had until midnight on the 19th of June or whatever the cutoff date was, but it was the night before. So I didn't want to transfer it 1 to 2. I missed it.
phones are fine. It's supported from iPhone 11. They just nerfed the watch to the last 3. Yeah, I remember reading about that, Yahtzee. Hopping in to say hi. What's up, Kevin? Hope everything in Vietnam is going well, man. Hope you and the family are doing great.
What is
Great
up,
to see you. Luke, for real, I can't believe neither of you guys know how to wear the neck thing. I don't have one.
I just got it. I'm a rookie here. Help a girl out.
Help a girl out. Luke, I don't need one, man. Come on. Do you not see this neck? Come on, man. I don't need support.
That's true. And you're in business class, so the support is nice, comfortable. Yeah, you're all right. You're all right.
Please. Who needs those things? Come on now.
I need one. I flew economy here. That's nothing wrong with that. Premium economy.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I really be out in these streets. Yes, Chad is really out in the streets. Help a girl. That's funny. That is so funny. 70 flights already for 2026.
I knew it. I knew that he probably had almost double what I have. I knew it.
Yep. Bongers, isn't that how Greg lost his city cards?
Greg from Frequent Miler? No, that's not how he lost his city cards. No.
Nope. Well, the Bilt credit gives me the extra push for the experience. All right. I like hearing that answer. It's that little extra incentive to go do the thing. Find some good Mexican in California. Nice. If we finally found some, I would think it'd be all over the place, I would think, but I like the turtleneck pillow, and I say turtle, probably T. Is it turtle?
I don't know.
And eye mask. Okay.
This is a Target special right here. I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't used one. I don't know.
Turtle.
I think United Airlines goes to Greenland. I think that's right. United. That sounds right. Iceland Air definitely does. I know that.
Okay. I have some United Travel Bank funds that I have been delayed on using. So this might be my move.
No problem, Kevin. You're in Vietnam with family on vacation, man. I appreciate you just dropping in. So take care, man. I'm going to Vietnam next month. Lounge crawl in LHR and Hilton crawl with the executive. Nice.
Nice.
Man, I want to be like you one day when I grow up. No way Jeffrey Flower in Las Vegas has an Iceland ride with the helicopter views. Recommend if you need a taste.
Oh, okay. A little sample before I go. Okay. It might be actually, I'm an East Coast girl. So it's closer for me to get to Iceland than it is to go to Las Vegas.
So there is also something similar in Iceland. Is a fly over Iceland, but it flies over the entire country.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's always nice to live vicariously through other people's travel experiences. I 100% agree with that, travel fan. Bilt just added I prefer. I might have a rent day bonus on 7-1. They might have one. Sorry. Yeah, I have never done a speculative transfer. I've so far in my young travel points of miles life, I have always transferred with purpose. So far. So
Okay. Nah, I can't say that I've only transferred per purpose. I got some orphaned Avios from 2 years ago, so I've definitely transferred without a purpose.
stayed in Linder Hotel in Vienna in 2024. Killer suite for 4 nights for under 40. Wow. Personal sauna.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Oh,
Boxer. John, when you go to San Antonio, you'll see it's going to ruin Mexican food for. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I'm going to be ruined.
San Antonio, that's your next trip, John?
Nope, in September.
Okay, very
Yep,
cool.
in
Oh, nice,
September. So, yep,
nice. I've never been to San Antonio.
I haven't
I heard
either.
it's beautiful.
Never been. So, going for a concert, but also a concert. The concert's one day. Being a tourist is 3 days. So,
Nice.
what's up, 34 Skyline? How you doing, man? It's been a hot
It's
minute,
been a.
dude.
I was
Good
gonna
to,
say it's been a minute.
it is good to see you,
Yeah,
man. Good to
yeah.
see you. We got like 5 minutes left because Key. This is actually a work day for Key, so she's got to get some beauty rest potentially and get ready
Yeah,
for
I'm
work
hoping
in a few hours. So, you guys, for 5 more minutes. What do you got for us?
Mm.
Then I'll be respectful of Key's time and let her get back to IRL.
Maybe as we wait for a couple questions to trickle in, John, how has things changed for you since you've gotten into the credit card points and miles and award travel space? Are you more opt to just book any flight, or are you still, I don't know, doing things the old way, for example?
When you say the old way, what do you mean?
Before points and miles, I don't know how you were
Oh,
booking things. Were you Priceline? Were you, I don't know,
oh.
all these other sites or whatnot?
So beforehand, I always booked direct. So whether it was Delta or American, I was always booking direct on the website, on the airline's website. So I think I have an Expedia account. I've never used it.
Mm,
So, but I have one. Um, but the what's changed though is I think it's opened up an entire world of possibility, right? So being able to spend money that I was already going to spend because of life, owning
mhm.
a house, having things to pay, utilities, food, so on and so on. Being able to take that spend and put it towards welcome offers on cards mostly, and all of a sudden see this pool of points, appear out of nowhere, and know that I can take those points and instead of paying $4,000 for an Air France business class flight, I can use 60,000 Air France miles
Wow.
for an Air France business class flight. So
Nice.
knowing, which I'm looking forward to so much in a few weeks, but knowing that this is actually possible has changed my life completely. Like it has literally opened up the world to me.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for that.
What about you?
Very similar. I was always the person that would go on Priceline, look for the cheapest route, even if it had 12 layovers, left at 3 o'clock in the morning. That was me. And now, when I tell you I book with so much ease of mind, I book the flight that I want to book. If that's 10 a.m., if it's lunchtime, but I'm telling you this, it's not at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. So that
Yeah,
alone has just
same.
changed everything. And then, of course, just when I say, like, I catch myself sometimes, like when I say like my favorite brand is, I'm like, that is so interesting. I used to just, I could
Yep.
sleep outside and be all right. And now I'm like, my favorite brand is this and that because of the bedding or whatever. And I've just changed. I can feel the change.
And you learn that, oh, I can have points here, I can transfer them here, and oh wow, they show up. And guess what? With this partner, I can book flights with
Yeah.
seven other airlines. Like mind blown. Like holy crap.
So
You
mind
know?
blown. And
Yeah.
and like there's just so many levels to this, right? Even
Yep.
if you still are a Priceline type person, I think the next natural step to really fully commit to points and miles is just using the Chase portal or any of these travel portals, Capital One, Bilt, otherwise, because that's just mirroring what you're already doing today. And then from there, I promise you'll get addicted. I promise you'll start doing exactly what John's doing, talking about partners and alliances and all this stuff.
Thank you again, Coder, for the 10 gifted memberships. That's super generous, very kind. I appreciate you. Again, Marcus, very generous and kind. Thank you. I appreciate you too, man. Big Kurt, thank you for your $2. Super kind. Thank you, sir. Just want to make sure I thank everybody. Mike, I mean, I don't know what else to say, but thank you. It truly means a lot. Thank you. Make sure I'm not forgetting anybody else. I know. Yep. There's Robert. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Make sure I'm not forgetting anybody else here. I think I might have one more down here. There we go. Yes, Quest. Thank you for your 99 cents, Quest. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. And I want to be, we got a few more comments here real quick. He's got to spend the day working out.
No, I got it. I got it. The opening goes in the back. I have it. It's like this, and then my neck rests on the seat rest behind me. I got it. I'm a pro. I've been doing this forever, guys. I already knew that.
Now that's old school. Just Chicago Tribune and looking for cheap airfares.
Ooh,
okay. That's old school. Cool. Hybrid. Better late than never. Hello, John. What's up, Hybrid? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. The early flight is a blessing and a curse. Yes. You lose sleep, but less chance of. Yeah, 100% agree with that. I agree with that. It's a It's a dual-edged sword.
Yeah, but I'll take a flight delay, especially one that's going to be greater than 6 hours, because I have no problem putting my insurance to use. John, thank you so much for having me on your channel today. I think we had a really good conversation about a slew of topics. I hope we can do it again in the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in Charleston.
This was amazing, Key. Like I said, we've been planning this for a while now, and finally the stars aligned, and we're just like, okay, we're doing this. Here's a date. Done. Yeah. So thank you for being here, Key. Any other parting words or anything? Or
I think I watch multiple people, watch, a lot of different contents, read a lot of different sources, and you don't have to apply for everything today. You can do this over a long period of time, and I recommend you should do it over a long period of time. I just ask that you learn something new from everybody. That's it. Yep. We all have a different perspective on everything.
I just want to say thank you, Key, for your time, especially since you're traveling for work and whatnot. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. This has been awesome. I love doing these, and you are such an amazing person. So thank you for being here. And thank you all for being here tonight. It's given us 2 hours of your time. It's very kind, very appreciated.
Atmos or United Quest, as on our last question here. I have no idea. I don't have either of those cards.
I don't.
Atmos. I feel like people like Atmos, but I don't know why.
I mean, I have the Ascent card, the Atmos Ascent card. I don't have a United card at all, so I would not be a good person to answer that question.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon of Atmos, so that's what I'm going with.
Thank you, Sophie. Take care. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. You all rock as usual. Please be good to each other, okay? And please be respectful. And it's okay to have these kinds of conversations. And sometimes we're going to disagree, but we can still be friends and still be respectful to each other. So I appreciate and love all of you. Until next time, peace.
Bye.